Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to the channel. I'm making a video today about something that I don't hear a lot of people talk about, and I feel like it's something that anybody who's bass fishing competitively should be thinking about at all times, and just nobody's saying anything about it, at least that I talk to. And it's, what is the new thing? Everybody's all focused on Livescope now, and I'm wondering what's the new thing. Like, most of the time, when everybody thinks they have the big secret figured out, there's guys already doing something next level. Not to name any names, but Jacob Wheeler is one that makes you think somebody might have figured out something a little bit better than Livescope. And to point out stuff like that, look back in time to the era, the point in time when nobody was talking about Livescope. Look at the guys that were sponsored by Garmin, which, not saying they were the only ones with Livescope on their boat, but people like Brian Thrift, Scott Martin, to name a few names, Jason Lambert on Kentucky Lake, these guys that were, out there with Livescope. Not saying they were the only ones, but there were some huge records broken back in the day. When you have Brian Thrift running around with the most consecutive limits in history, something like, I can't remember how many consecutive days it was. I would get it wrong if I tried to get it, but anyway, it was a stupid number. Makes you wonder, maybe now that everybody has what they were playing around with, maybe somebody else has something new. I mean, look at Jacob Wheeler's record as of, just the past few years. The guy is going around against the best fields in the world and dominating. Not even, like, on a whole different level dominating. Last year, he won, a couple major tournaments, Toyotas, along with Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit tournaments. I think he went like almost back to back, winning those, and then finishing top tens and multiples on multiples in a row. And not all of them were Livescope tournaments, I will say that. But that's what I mean, is that and I don't even think that maybe what some of these guys might have figured out, because you look at the guys surrounding Jacob Wheeler also are doing astounding lately. Not just Jacob Wheeler, but some of his direct friends seem to have also figured something out. What I think that maybe they figured out, if you look at the way he fishes, I wonder if he has something at the console that's helping him. Not necessarily attached to the trolling motor. Why I say that is, if you look at Championship Day of Redcrest, Bobby Lane's sitting there fishing, somebody with Livescope, if that was what their thing was that was so great, sitting there fishing, and Wheeler is at the console staring at his graphs in the last 5 minutes, still searching for something. And I do think that a lot of these guys have possibly extra Livescope transducers maybe on the back of their boat. I don't know. If I knew, I maybe would be dominating too. But I do think that there is always something that is new out there, always something that's better, and there's always people that figure it out. And also, if you remember, I keep picking on Jacob Wheeler on this video, but he's doing amazing, so I feel like he's a great example of maybe somebody that's doing something different. He is known as the king of gray area. Maybe he is using that gray area to his advantage. He's figured out something that isn't illegal yet, but can be used to his advantage, and he's not saying what it is. I just know that by laws of chance, the odds of being somebody just outright doing that well are rare. And I don't want people to get on here, well, you're just bashing him because he's doing great. I'm not bashing him. He's winning. I'm just saying that there's a high possibility that maybe some of these guys have figured out something new and everybody's so concentrated on Livescope that they're ignoring it. And then 5 years down the line, we're gonna hear, "Oh my God, that whole time we thought that Livescope was the key. Wheeler was out there doing this." So anyway, that's my thing for maybe some people to throw some comments in on what they think maybe the new thing is, or you can just bash it, whatever you want to do. But that's my take on the whole new bass fishing situation that may or may not be going on. Thanks for watching the video. See you guys on the next one.